Okay, so welcome to Humble Narcissists Podcast. This is going to be a little short one for the holiday of Thanksgiving. So,
because we are thankful for something.
Super thankful. I'm thankful
for Beyonce.
For Beyonce letting us have this crap podcast that we have like 5 viewers. And to you 5 viewers, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That being said, what have you been up to this week?
This week I've been working like usual and playing video games. I had my family turkey day this past Saturday.
How was that?
It wasn't too bad. My uncle came into town. My brother acted like a little jerk.
You know, my family, you were here. I was talking to Mom about it because there's always one like jerk at the family Thanksgiving.
Usually it's you.
I know. That's what my mother said too, is that usually I'm the jerk because there's usually drama surrounding me. So I was kind of thankful that maybe this year it's not going to be me. I will say that it's come to my attention that my mother really does like my husband and you more than me. Yeah. So that was kind of a bummer. Because I was making jokes because I told him, sometimes I like to joke with her and be like, Corey's leaving me. And she's like, we know he's not going anywhere. And my favorite is when I make the joke and I'm like, hey, I know domestic violence is not funny. Not at all. I'm not saying that. But I do occasionally like to be like, oh, he pushed me down the stairs, just to see what she says because I'm crazy. And her reaction is always, well, what did you do?
Right.
It's never, oh, I hope that doesn't happen. She's like, I know that it was your fault.
Yeah, because you instigate everything. I know this about. I'm just saying.
I will say there was a study that I saw recently where it said that, I forget which college it was, but they did a study based on couples and astrological signs. And they found, which I'm very thankful for, astrological signs have nothing to do with compatibility for most people.
Well, good.
It is good because every single astrological thing tries to tell me that he's not good for me. Except the psychic, because when I brought up his astrological sign and how he's an Aries and I'm a Cancer and we're supposedly a bad match, my whole psychic reading turned into being about how great my husband is. And she was like, oh, you have fire in your signs. Here you go. It's right here. You want to see? And I'm like, no, I want to get back to talking about me.
At least you're spiteful enough to be a fast-acting Cancer.
Wow. That's the shit that our friend Cabbage is like, why don't I see all the stuff he says? That's the shit I gotta cut out,
You're not
Dillon.
the common breast cancer that they find quick and easy. You're that bit vindictive cancer that kills you quick.
I really want to leave that in, but I don't think I can.
Anywho, I'm thankful that you're my friend. I can't help it.
I feel like if I leave that in, I'm going to get in so much trouble.
Why?
Well, you'll get in so much trouble.
Why?
If it ever gets picked up.
I'm just talking about the truth.
Anyway.
I'm a Capricorn. I'm not Cancer.
Well, according to all of the astrological things, Cancer and Capricorn are destined to be best friends. So it worked out for us, I guess.
Right, I guess.
But, so we're recording this on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And tomorrow is, in fact, Thanksgiving, where I get to eat my feelings for the year. And that is what I will be doing after November.
And I get to mooch and go to his family's.
Yep, he comes in to our Thanksgiving every year and usually to our Christmas dinners. So we'll be talking about that next month as well. But we have the homemade noodles, which are to die for. We have the turkey. Was it
Christmas last year that Jenny got a really small turkey, or was it Thanksgiving?
I think it was Thanksgiving.
Everyone was eating it, so there's no turkey left.
We were all raging because we were like, we need to make sure that we get some while we still can.
Did you ask if she got a big turkey this year?
I did. So I texted my family and said, I just have 1 or 2 simple requests. Make sure that there is a shit ton of noodles, because that's my favorite, and a shit ton of turkey. I was like, because after what happened in November, I would like to eat my feelings. And Adrian, who is she's hosting, she is my niece, her and my sister Jenny are going to be cooking and all that. And they have confirmed they have got a lot.
Okay.
So hopefully we don't run out, because I'd like to take some home if I can, because...
Well, if there isn't much turkey, I won't give them cookies this year.
That's a good idea. So Dillon and his mother, every year at Christmas, their little holiday tradition is that they make cookies. So
We're actually making cookies in like 2 weeks.
So they're making the
3
cookies
weeks.
in 2 weeks, which the cookies are like the best cookies ever, except the year that they made the rum balls, or were they
The bourbon balls.
The bourbon balls, and they were gross, and I still ate them out of friendship. But I digress.
Because I gave you the majority of them because they were bad.
The cookies every year are a hot topic in my family due to the fact that when I moved out, I got my own plate. And Dillon, because he loves my mother, always gives her own plate to share with like my sister Amanda and all of them that live with her.
Yeah, because I practically lived with you guys as a kid.
I know.
So it's just been...
That's why that Ariana Grande skit, My Best Friend's House,
Yeah.
made me think of you. Because I was like, is that why you were over all the time? Because I remember as kids, one thing that always sticks out in my head with you is that you would come over and you would drink like all the pop. And we'd be like, well, you drink so much pop. Don't you have it at your house? And you're like, my mom doesn't let me have pop. And we were like, should we stop him? And
Yes, probably you should have.
we were like, nah, we're good. But anyway, what was I talking about? The cookies. It's a hot topic in my family because my two other sisters always get jealous because they don't get their own cookies. So I asked Dillon if he would make one of them cookies to be nice this year. Last year when he made them, I was kind enough to invite my sister Jenny over to enjoy some cookies.
It's because I typically try to fluff yours up.
Yeah.
Because I know that they come and get some.
Plus, you always make sure that I have extra of my favorite, which are the
Yeah.
thumbprint cookies. Ooh, I would just like to request now that we're like on camera and all that. I want you to do strawberry again. I know that you guys always do strawberry,
Yeah, we always do strawberry.
but that's my favorite.
Okay.
Apricot was delicious too, but
I really like the raspberry ones.
I did too. They are so good. Maybe when he brings them, we'll do a spread on the table so that the viewers can see how delicious the cookies look. So I digress. We're going to Thanksgiving tomorrow, so I thought just for fun, Dillon and I would get on camera today and either do some funny what we're thankful fors or some serious. So
Well, do you remember like Black Fridays?
oh my God. And now Black Friday starts at the beginning of November, it feels like. But like
Which honestly, that's probably the best thing because Black Friday back in the day was terrible.
It was
And I
terrible.
felt so bad for retail people.
Oh yeah, I worked Black Friday at a toy store, and I was the one cashier that had a fight over cameras in front of me at my register, and I will always remember it because my coworker, who shall remain nameless, she wanted one of the cameras, and we weren't allowed to grab anything off the shelves for ourselves, but she did, and she knew I liked her, so she ran and hid it under my register and was like, "Don't tell anybody this is here." And then ironically, that's what the fight was over, was that the two ladies were fighting over the last camera, and I had a spare underneath my register, and I just left it there.
Because you are a good friend.
I am a good friend. And then my favorite Black Friday story ever is when you got attacked by that lady over the digital
I was going to
picture
say, that was the
frame.
first year that you went shopping with me and my mom.
It was, and it was the...
First and last.
Yeah, I would like it to be the last, because then every time that they were like, we're going to go Black Friday shopping, I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm going to stay home. I was like, I'll pay full price. Like, I don't want to
It
fight
was
with
because
people.
it was Meyer, and we were going for that. It was when the digital picture frame
Was a big thing.
Yeah, and it honestly is stupid.
Like, looking back, it's stupid. My
It's
mom
just
still
cringe.
uses one, though.
Right.
I think it's mostly just for old people like my mother and your mother.
Exactly. Well, we got it from my grandmother.
Oh, well, you prove my point more.
But yeah, so it was this lady. She like put her like 10-year-old kid on top of all
Yeah.
of them. She grabbed the cart with them and stuck her kid on top. And so then when everyone came bum rushing her, she's like, "Stop, I have a child." This wasn't the Titanic. They were out for blood.
And Dillon snatched one and threw it over the aisle to me.
I know. I was like a football player. I grabbed it and I just...
That was the most athletic you've ever been.
Yes.
But I remember it because it was nuts. Like, they even said the limit is one each, and they were taking
Yes.
them back at the register too, because
I
like if they
know.
had more than one, that was nuts. But I digress. Dillon, what is something funny or serious that you are thankful for? I'm gonna open with something serious. You don't have to. I know that you hate feelings. I hate feelings too. But my therapist thinks it's a good thing for me to start talking about
Is she going to be mad at you because you didn't get up?
I was sick, but probably. She's probably going to be mad.
Technically, you did kind of do stand-up in the voice chat on Discord.
True.
So
but,
technically.
Man, I could not get away from the toilet the day before. So there was no way.
Well, I'm thankful for my family. I will be serious for now. I really am, because despite their flaws, they are good.
I love when you're trying to be serious because it's so awkward.
It really is. But it was so nice to actually see my uncle because I haven't seen him. But yeah, so I am thankful for my family and that everyone's kind of reconnecting, because I know my grandmother's starting to lose it a little bit.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get old. I don't want it to happen. I'm going to just like put a gun in my mouth.
I'll cut that. That's for sure. But I'll leave. I don't want it to happen.
It's lighthearted.
That is not lighthearted. We're going to get like...
Before I get dementia, I'm going to make sure I cut the cord. I ain't going to go through some Terry Schiavo shit. No one's going to starve me through a tube because they don't want to feed me in a tube. Fuck that. No, I'll go to Switzerland. I will sleep in my little pod until I die. Anywho, what are you thankful for?
So, on that note, we'll do my serious thankful. I will say that based off of things that I see in the news and everything, I am also very thankful for my family because I love them. Not my like extended family, like aunts and uncles and all them. I don't give a shit about them because I want nothing to do with them. The only one that I like is my Uncle Paul. That's it. Mm-hmm. But I love my mother and my siblings other than one. And I do like all my nieces and nephews. But I will say that I'm definitely thankful for my husband, who has always stood by me even when everybody tells him that it ain't worth it, girl. Because he crazy.
Oh my God, Sutton would give him such a talk.
Real Housewives.
Yes.
So I'm very thankful for him. On a lighter note, do you have a funny that you are thankful for?
I'm thankful that I don't eat as much anymore. I lost like 10 pounds.
That's awesome.
I know.
What are you doing?
Exercise.
Diet and exercise?
Yes, diet and exercise.
Like the stars, just diet and exercise.
Oh my God. One of the little monsters on Dragon Quest is the bald, like, mage-looking one.
Yeah.
His name is Trixie.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, that was shade.
I used him. Well, let's see. So what's something funny that I can say I'm thankful for?
That the majority of your family will live during this new Handmaid's Tale life.
They can all have babies, so yeah,
The majority of them will.
Yeah.
I can't help it. You know that meme where you have like it looks like it's the anime picture with the little girl pushing the blonde girl in a wheelchair, and then like it shows her flying off the cliff?
Yes.
I want to be that blonde girl. That is exactly what's going to happen when I get old and decrepit. So in like 10 years.
You know what I'm thankful for?
What?
I'm thankful for trashy reality series, especially ones like where you feel bad about yourself and you turn it on and you're just like, well, my life's okay.
Right.
For example, Honey Boo Boo, Bad Girls Club, that kind of stuff. Housewives, because they have money, but they are broken.
Yeah.
They are broken on the inside, and that brings a smile to my face.
It's relatable.
It really is, though. I'm thankful for drag queens. They do not diddle kids, despite what some people say. They are very entertaining.
They do read to them, and that is okay. You know what we did forget to talk about?
What?
Jinx and Dayla.
Oh, we went to go see, now that we've done a funny and a serious thankful, we're going to talk about something that we did, which is we went to go see the holiday special of Jinx and Dayla.
The only complaint I had, those motherfuckers did not have any fat people shirts.
Oh, true. They never do, though. They didn't the last time I went to go see him either.
And I don't get it. Jinx used to be fat.
I talked to the merch guy, and the merch guy was like, well, they only came with like 10 2X shirts. And I was like,
why?
What?
They're at the beginning. What
This
are they
is
doing?
Indiana.
Saving it for Texas?
Indiana is all fatties.
I know.
We want the fat stuff.
We're corn-fed faggots.
But the show was really good, and my mom had a good time, which was a positive. She prefers Ben de la Creme, which we all knew was going to happen.
So out of the past like 3, because we saw the last 3.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
I like this one the best, mostly due to the fact that I like that at the end it had like a good message to that, like, even though we lost, you can't stop fighting.
Right.
And
I like that.
That hit me in the heart.
I think I like the very first one, and then
was that the one where they went through time?
Yeah, it was the one they went through time. And then I liked this one about the Nutcracker, and then the AI one a little less.
I liked the time one due to the fact that I loved where they were at the end of the universe and like some woman just wouldn't shut up, and he was like, sounds like someone should shut the fuck up.
Yes.
That warmed my heart from Ben de la Creme. That, and then this time there was that guy that just kept talking, and Jinx was like, I'm not taking suggestions now.
Right. You could tell Jinx is Broadway.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, she's going back to Broadway, too.
I know.
She's doing Pirates of Pan Am, which I always think of Roger from American Dad. Have you seen that one? Mm-mm. Ooh, I'll have to show it to you. He plays a character that's obsessed with being in Pirates of Pan Am.
But see, I'm not a big, like, holiday, like, show watcher.
No.
Because I think they're all, like, corny as... But I love Jinx and Delos.
You know what else I'm really thankful for?
Also, my mom threatened me that if we don't invite her next year, she will kill me.
She doesn't even like that stuff.
She wants to go.
Okay. Well, I will let Corey know. But I'm also thankful for horror slasher movies. And do you know why?
Because they give the best jokes?
No, I love watching straight people die. That makes me happy.
Well, at least you didn't say you like watching the black person die first.
No, I wish that they would stop that, because usually, like, when it comes to horror movies, I usually like the black character or the gay character, because they're usually funny.
They're the best.
They're usually very funny to watch. And then
I love Brenda.
Brenda from Scary Movie, yes. But that being said, since this is going to be a short one, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. We will see you next week. Please like, follow, subscribe. I'm leaving my eyes open because last time Dillon told me that I always close my eyes. We are on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify and Patreon. So please like, follow, subscribe.
Your eyes are closed.
Like, follow, and subscribe, or I'm gonna kill Dillon.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave in all of your terrible jokes, but have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Have a happy Turkey Day.
Bye.
Bye.